Hey everyone, how are here, bro? I've been on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, as much as I don't want to do it, I have to make the comparison between both Evolution Vegeta, Dokkan Festival exclusive, the EZA, or the brand new 10-year anniversary. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And pretty much, it's almost unanimous that the worst new LR for the 10-year anniversary is the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. Old Blue Eyes is what I call him. And now we're really even going to discuss, is he even better than the Evolution Vegeta EZA from the 6-year anniversary? So how we're going to do this, of course, as usual, what I normally look at: leader skill, super attack, passive, its special abilities, link skill, categories, and stats. And let's see who reigns supreme. So first and foremost, we pretty much know the link categories, link skills and categories are the exact same. So both of them get, check marks there. They get both the point. It's really going to be coming down to the passive skill that is going to basically make the biggest deal here. But let's go ahead and dive in and review both of these units here. I think one of the things that they could have done was make this unit have a different name. Maybe, I don't know, have an exchange Goku on here versus a unit super attack. I don't know. There's a few things they could have done in terms of making this unit better. In terms of the passive, they could have done a few things as well. But anyway, first and foremost, it's the same name, right? Evolution Vegeta, Evolution Vegeta. So looking at the leader skill, it's a pretty easy call, right? Universal Survival Saga, key +4, 220%. Versus Powerful Comeback and Representative Universe 7 at 180. So that's an absolute win. So one of the biggest things about the new Vegeta is, his ability to, lead a team at 220%. It makes a big difference, right? Representative Universe 7 team is better because it gets that additional key and boost. So that's really its, I won't say saving grace, but it's, shining bright feature for the new Evolution Vegeta, right? So a big check mark there. I'll actually just put a big check mark there, given that it is a dominant win there. Now let's go ahead and look at the super attack, where it's a little different, given the fact that the Old Blue Eyes, the 10-year anniversary Evolution Vegeta, has a unit super attack. So I'm gonna maybe add that into the special ability. But looking at this here, so the great thing about the old EZA unit, right, it's this ability right here: high chance of performing crit for one turn. So if you're able to do 2 super attacks, it's a guarantee crit, right? So it's a 50% chance and then guaranteed on there. And then raises allies performing a crit for 1 turn, and then for 2 turns it's able to do that on the 18 key. So this super attack is quite amazing, and of course it buffs up defense if you do an additional 12 key. And boy, this is something special that you would love to see in any kind of super attack. Now, going into the super attack for the 10-year anniversary Old Blue Eyes, it's pretty basic, right? Greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to enemy, and then raises attack defense for 1 turn. Nothing in addition to boosting. However, again, that unit super attack with Goku on the team here, you do stack attack, but really nothing else. So kind of given that, right? Given that situation here, it's honestly almost clear. It is clear that the super attack, goes to the EZA Evolution Vegeta. And I wouldn't say by, I kind of have to say by a big margin, kind of a median margin there. I'll still make it kind of big there. So leader skill easily goes to Old Blue Eyes, and then the EZA super attack, I would say, easily goes to the EZA Evolution Vegeta. Now this is where it's going to get a little bit, crazy. Actually, let's take care of the other easy one, which is stats. Let's go down to stats really quick. So 22, 20, and 14. And this is going to be close. 21, 19, and 15. You have to give, I guess, the advantage, because the only thing that's different is defense by 1,000, and then attack and HP is off, I'm gonna give a slight edge to Old Blue Eyes, the new 10-year anniversary unit. All right, so we're gonna do it that. So, oh, you guys didn't even see what I was doing. The stats here, I was looking at the stats here and the stats here. So 21, 6, so they're very, very close. Very, very close to each other. But again, I'm going to give a small victory. The tiniest victory on stats for the 10-year anniversary Old Blue Eyes. All right, so now let's take a look at really what is going to decide who is better here, right? So it is slight edge to the 10-year anniversary, but now we're looking at passive and special abilities here. So let's go ahead and let's look at the 10-year anniversary first. All right, so the biggest issue with this unit here is this right, where is it? Right here, damage reduction per each attack performed, damage reduction, and then you know, getting a certain amount of orbs. Actually, there's no orbs right here. This is my biggest issue. The 6 turn damage reduction after 6 turns. Once this drops, you have to have 6 or more super attacks up, and if you don't have 6 or more super attacks up, then you're really going to be in bad shape, right? And really the biggest issue is this, right? Medium chance of becoming super attack. I think I mentioned this when it first came out. I was like, medium chance, 30% chance. I was like, oh, okay, so it's for every attack performed. You get this boost here, all that good stuff, right? So, but if they really just simply made this a high chance, you know, 20% chance more, this would have been so much better. And made this like, I don't know, 8 turns or 7 turns, just to have that additional 1 turn to make sure that these 6 super attacks, you know, get off. I think is very, very important. So when you're looking at this kit here, he's strong, right? 200%, 200%, 40% up to 200% with each attack performed. So you can max that out in the first turn, damage reduction, all that good stuff here. But then you take a look at this guy, all right? Both anniversary units, that this one is a carnival, but this is Dokkan Festival exclusive. So being that it's Dokkan Festival exclusive, and of course now EZA, it has quite a bit of advantage. Look, it has the base 200% just like this unit here. It doesn't have orb changing, but it has guaranteed damage mitigation 50% without any type of restriction, right? First turn you guard, so you're able to build up and not have any issues in that first turn. Basically has the same thing, but it's for each attack received versus each attack performed, you get this damage reduction. This is 7%, and then this is up to 30%, right? So basically, if you're able to do 5 attacks, you're better off. If you do 4 attacks, you're not better off. So this is for every 2 keys. So you got to get enough key spheres, right? Like 5 or 6 or 8. 8 is going to be really where you want to be, to make sure that 6. Most people are getting 6. That's the biggest issue. You have 3 and you have 4, so you're not getting the same damage mitigation as the 30%. For each attack received or evaded, right? And of course, this has that guard for the first turn to help you build up. So we'll talk about active skill in a second. So you do have probably the thing, well, this kind of goes back to, do I separate it, right? Because part of the passive skill here, and this is part of the special, is its ability to revive. This is one of the most powerful features of Dokkan. Is you're in a tight situation, if you have revival up, you're like, okay, you know what, this is a do-over, doesn't matter, I'll do as much damage as possible and then I'll die and then I'll come back again and figure it all out, right? So it is so beneficial to have revival that it is an absolute no-brainer, because this is all this unit does is stacks with a Goku, and there's not even an active skill. There's not even an active skill. So can I say maybe the slight advantage for basic passive goes to the 10-year anniversary unit, but the full passive and then the special skill easily, because then this has an active skill. I was so surprised that I was like, where's the active skill on this? Right? It's like there's no active skill. I can't. This is just okay. We rock and roll, and then there's no special situation where I can get out of a sticky situation somehow. Something where there's an active skill where I can guard all attacks and increase defense by 200% or something like that. Nope, there's nothing like that. So it's crazy to say, right? It's crazy to say that when you look at the overall unit here, the EZA has more features. Now, who's going to do more damage, right? Ultimately, when you're looking at full-on damage, it's going to be the new 10-year anniversary Old Blue Eyes, right? He has a lot more damage opportunities, right? And especially with the 200% when attacking, and then the ability to stack. And if you're using a Goku, and you're generally going to use a Goku, he's just going to build up, and he's just going to do quite a bit of damage down the road. But the problem is, if you don't do things correctly, he's a sitting duck. He becomes a glass cannon. So I think that's where the huge benefit in terms of the big win for EZA Vegeta is the special, right? Revival is so important. If they just gave revival to the new Blue Eyes, right? It would have been a start. Would have been a start. And I'll give a small win. I'll give a slight win on the passive overall, because again, they're similar in the terms of damage mitigation, but he can be in first position for one turn. You can do more damage on the Vegeta. I don't know. That might be just an outright win, just a normal win here, not a big win, but an outright win. It's a special. It's the revival that really makes the EZA Vegeta so special. And this is, again, just crazy. This is the reason why a lot of people are having issues with the new Vegeta. Is it actually a replacement for the EZA? And if you're looking for like a fast run, and you're looking for pure damage and second slot individual or floater, you know what, the 10-year anniversary can be a good alternative. Or if you're just looking to run Universal Survivor Saga at 220%, right? So that's where the best feature for that unit is going to be. But everything else, man, it's a small win for stats. Category and link skills are the same. You have the revival mechanic, and then that 50% crit on the super attacks on there, and then slightly better on the passive. Having that one turn on guard. Just imagine just having a few of these things, right? One turn for guard for this unit would be huge for the new 10-year anniversary unit. If they just said, hey, you know what? Let's just make it very similar, right? And have just this right here. Where's the one turn? Right? One turn. Keep us 7. So entry turn, we get the guard just to help you build up here. That would make this unit just, because all this will build up. Right? All this will, or at least this will build up. Anyway, I just digress here. I'm sad to say, you might be better off running EZA Evolution Vegeta versus Old Blue Eyes. So anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Is this what you're feeling? Seeming, again, the consensus is this Vegeta is the worst out of 3. Sad to say. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.